dokładnie. Chloe jest jak kot. Ma 9 żyć. Czas na psychodelę, dokładnie. Czas na chyba najgorszy w sumie taki rozdział w tej grze. Tak, możecie się pożegnać ze zdrową psycho, jeśli macie ją jeszcze. Tak, bo ten epizod trochę jest rollercoasterem. No. Takie buty, czaty, takie buty. To Chloe jest już dead? Tak, ona w tym momencie nie żyje, tak, dostała w głowę od Jeffersona. W tym momencie, no. Także Chloe teraz w tym momencie nie żyje, Rachel nie żyje, a nas pan Jefferson złapał w Dark Roomie i będą się tu dziać bardzo ciekawe rzeczy. A nie da się Ando? No jak? No to... Znaczy wydaje mi się, że Jefferson obczaił, jakbyśmy zaczęli wypytywać do Nathana, nie? I możliwe, że on się podszywał pod Nathana. Na przykład z Sakushimi. Taka opcja też istniała, nie? Przynajmniej są razem, kappa. Dobra. Budź się, Max.
Chloe?
Chloe nie żyje. Niestety.
What? Where? It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
W ogóle ona ma na sobie tą koszulkę z motylem.
Somebody help me!
Znaczy właściwie to jest ćma bardziej niż motyl, ale... Słuchaj, wydaje mi się, że krzyczenie tutaj to nie jest dobra sprawa.
I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Finally.
No nie,
I'm
Mizuki?
free.
O
Almost.
kurde. A to jednak złapał tą Wiktorię. No tak, no bo ona wygrała ten konkurs, więc pewnie się spotkali gdzieś na boczku, żeby Chloe odebrała nagrodę. No i cium, 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 nie? Więc jednak ją złapał. Ci, co
Victoria.
chcieli Mi uratować. No właśnie tak mi się wydawało, Meropka, że to nie miało znaczenia w ogóle ta rozmowa tam. Bo ona by się zakończyła po prostu w takim samym sposobie. Bo myśmy z góry założyli, a ci nasi bohaterzy założyli, że za wszystkim stoi Nathan. A Nathan jest tylko płotką w całej tej grze. Więc no... O.
I hate looking at myself like that.
A, to już jej
You'll
zdjęcia
pay for
zrobić.
this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Ja czułam, że nam uwierzy i teraz rzucimy do niej tekstem, a nie mówiłam, że skończysz w piwnicy. No niestety. Ale zaufała nam, żebyśmy się... Nie trzymała się Nathana, nie? No ale kto pomyślał, że Jefferson stoi za tym wszystkim? No kto by pomyślał, że taki super sexy, hot nauczyciel okaże się psycholem? Sexy, hot nauczyciel. No jest sexy, hot nauczycielem, no.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. that stare there! Stay still!
O, Cockpit to jest remaster, więc...
Oh, Max! You
Płytki się
fucked up my
świecą.
shot! But please don't worry.
No też taki milutki
We
był
have
ten
all the time in
nauczyciel,
the
no.
world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word.
No siemka, Moriata.
But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes.
Źle wpisałeś, Moriator.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone.
Mówiłam, że
And
się
you
podszył
fell right into my
pod Nathana.
hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Clip. No, to teraz będziemy się bawić ogólnie różnymi rzeczami. I zmieniać je.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
No, so sick. Dokładnie. Dobra, co my tu teraz mamy?
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Dobra.
This might work. Please work.
Jezus, Wiktoria, weź się tam, nie rzępul. Czekajcie. Bo coś tak nie jest intuicyjne z tym robieniem fokusu, szczerze mówiąc.
Wise yet so innocent.
Dobra. Te stęki, no.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
O, jest taka typowa gadka psychopaty.
You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Wszystko
Rachel
Prescotci
Amber was your victim, not your subject.
płacili i finansowali.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Przedawkował mu. Znaczy, Nathan podał za dużo leków i ona po prostu przedawkowała i dlatego umarła.
Why, Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but
No,
not
zobaczymy, kto
like
kogo
son.
zatłucze
Where is
heresikiem.
Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of
Akurat
death you
Nathana
left
mi jest
behind.
aż tak szkoda,
You can't
szczerze
blame all
mówiąc.
this on Nathan.
Sam się trochę
I
prosił.
don't care what
Taki
you do
koniec.
to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker.
No ale cóż.
For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out.
Dobra.
I can see why your
zrobić?
instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Okay. Halo?
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Dobra, czyli cofamy i gadamy z nim, tak?
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session...
Wiesz, ciało Rachel
Was a
Iceronix
career high
było
for me.
na wysypiku śmieci, więc...
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Chyba nic to nie dało. Ale otworzył fotkę i tam jest fotka i możliwe, że możemy tą fotkę użyć. O,
Oh my god. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started.
dokładnie.
Max, this could be your chance to fix everything.
Dokładnie, to
For
zrobimy.
good.
Is purity personified.
Czekajcie, bo ten fokus jak zwykle się nie
I
fokusuje.
wish you could see yourself now.
O,
This one's out of focus, but
o.
that's
feel
my
like
fault,
totally haunted
Max.
by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a
O
moment
Jezu,
of
myśmy wrócili
desperation.
do samego początku gry.
I believe Max has
O
taken
kurwa.
what you kids call a
Chyba trochę
selfie.
za
A dumb
daleko.
word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back
Za
where I
wcześnie.
started this insane week. And nobody
Of
is
course,
going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
Fuck.
ever again.
Portrait has been
Here we
popular
go
since the early 1800s. Your generation
Oh,
was not the
shit.
first to use images for
No, to chyba.
selfie expression.
Chyba się szykuje nam nocka
Sorry.
z lisem.
I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital
kolejne
aspect of
7
art
godzin?
and photography for as long as it's been
Ale to
around.
teraz będzie speedrun.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Who cares? O, Jesus, w sensie...
Who cares? This class is hella bullshit.
I'll pretend you didn't say that and let you try to answer one more.
Sorry, there's no time left. I mean, your class is almost over.
Oh. Well, thanks for the warning, Max.
Speedrun z latarkami, już to widzę.
So, the
Maropko!
Daguerrean process made portraiture quite
No
popular,
tak, będzie jeszcze
mainly
o,
because it gave the
latarki tam.
subjects clear defined features. You
Dzięki,
can
że mi
learn more when
przypomniałaś.
you finish reading the assigned chapters. Clearly, Max doesn't have the time. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if
Cell
you're
phone?
submitting your photo for the
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked
I should be able to track down David's number from the found you.
so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down
Czekajcie,
fast.
wykorzystamy teraz paranoję Davida.
Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
I had my moment in the camera.
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Jaką moją
The
paranoję?
past within the
O,
past.
ja nie mówię o tobie.
Am I pushing myself too hard?
Dobra.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a
Czyli
lot
David
of
się do
other
czegoś
people.
przydał.
We all care.
Czyli
We're
przyda
all
się.
here for you.
Wykorzystamy
You
go
need to
na
know
pewno.
that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I
Kate
don't know what
wygląda
to
jak ja
say.
teraz?
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
O, przytulasek.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Sweet. Nie wiem, czy to ma jakieś znaczenie, ale... Nie ma znaczenia, dobra. Whatever. No nie wiem, gadamy z nim? Agi, foto?
Mr. Jefferson?
A tak,
We
bo
need to
ona
talk.
chce...
Can you
ten-
see I'm talking to
wziąć
Mr.
udział w
Jefferson
tym.
now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of
Tak,
us will be
teraz
going.
tak, no.
Don't be so
Wy
modest,
macie
Max.
świadomość tego, co się wszystko
Anything
wydarzy.
can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Ona mu dała to zdjęcie, co stoi przed tymi swoimi fotkami. Było teraz widać. Musiałaś teraz zauważyć. Dobra, dała fotę mu. I teraz się zmieniają wydarzenia. Bo ona wcześniej nie brała udziału w tym. Więc na razie nic się nie dzieje, nie? teorii rzeczy powinny się zmienić w dniu... A, jednak zadzwonili po policję wtedy, dobra. Okej. Czyli widzisz, Harashken zrobiły to, co ty mówiłeś. Po prostu zadzwoniły na policję wtedy i... no, David ogarnął, bo żeśmy wysłali tego SMS-a, znaleźli ciało Rachel. Jefferson poszedł siedzieć. A Max wygrała ten kontest cały, czy ten konkurs i pojedzie do San Francisco. Także to jest happy trochę ending w tym momencie. Bo wydarzyło się dokładnie to, co Harashken chciał wcześniej zrobić. Czyli po prostu, no, policja i te sprawy, nie? Ending, kappa. No tak, to happy ending jest, no. Przecież. Chociaż więcej. No, to tyle, kończymy. No to idziemy do domu, dokładnie.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time.
A ja chciałem wszystko od nowa. A co z tornado? Nie ma tornado, jakie tornado? A, tam tornado.
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Well, sir.
To jest długi serial, bo trwa już ponad 5 godzin. Już chcę żyć długo szczęśliwa, że do pierwszej sprawy rozwodowej, potem ona zabrała dom dzieci połowę majątku. O, dobra, jeśli teraz się nie mylę, ona będzie chyba leci do tego San Francisco. Bo wygrała ten konkurs w końcu, nie? Jefferson
We're
poszedł
almost
za
in San
kraty
Francisco.
i tak
I'm
dalej.
so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Window.
It's so weird to be in
Że
between
nie będzie
realities.
pić chyba.
Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
How am I supposed to figure that out?
Nie no, co wy, ja i tornado. Co ja, kielek jestem?
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Excuse me, sir. Your phone has to be
No
shut
dobra,
off
co dalej?
before we descend. Why? These are FCC rules, sir.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Dobra, lećmy już.
Shut off
Hello.
your phone, sir.
Typie, wyłącz telefon. Jak ci tam mówi. No, bo już tu wszystko poklikam.
I can't wait to land in Frisco.
Nobody calls
Please
it
fasten
Frisco,
your seat and
so
stow
please
any
don't.
electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the
A,
gate.
gazeta. No
Thank
to
you.
tu late czaty,
We're
tu
starting our
late.
descent in a few minutes.
Ale wczytałam
It's a
wszystko
beautiful day
chyba.
in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air.
Bo ja z
Fly
dyrciem
with us
lecę.
anytime.
I don't
O,
think
teraz
so.
mogę newspaper.
I'm hoping these airline seats.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Ja, ale to jest tylko o tym, że za kraty
Get
poszedł.
smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
Pan Wells, speak.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Aha.
Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Jej, przyjechaliśmy do galerii, jesteśmy sławni. Nasza kariera jest amazing. Wszystko jest takie cudowne. Ja już sobie wyobrażam, jak Kielek pije na rajdzie. Finalu. Jeez. Ja też nie kumam, jak zdjęcie zmieniło bieg wydarzeń. Max cofnęła się do samiutkiego początku gry, gdzie strzeliła sobie to selfie na zajęciach u Jeffersona, tak? No, bo Jefferson miał jej dziennik, a w tym dzienniku właśnie była ta focia. Więc co ona zrobiła? Ona wysłała SMS-a do Davida. Poinformowała go o tym, że Jefferson to jest wyrol i ma coś takiego jak Darkroom i że zamordował Rachel i w ogóle, że jest niebezpieczny. A David co zrobił? Jako typ, który ma paranoję po wojnie, uruchomił tak jakby swoje investigation, prawdopodobnie, dzięki czemu doszło do aresztowania Jeffersona. I właściwie Max nie musiała robić niczego szczególnego. Czajcie? Ona wygrała potem ten konkurs, bo się do niego zgłosiła, jak widzieliśmy. Jefferson poszedł za kraty, no bo David tutaj podziałał. No i teraz jesteśmy w San Francisco na tej wystawie. Jest ok? Nadrabiamy? Czajmy? Bieg wydarzeń? Lecimy dalej.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you
No
want.
pewnie David się
I hope
włamał
you take
do
advantage
tego
of your
Darkrooma
status
i
and
tak
talk to
dalej,
as
nie?
many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Dobra, bijaj. Też tutaj. Ale ten wątek jest taki se.
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow.
Somehow. Dobra,
I
idziemy
went
zobaczyć
from the
twoją
dark
focię.
room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in one week. Life is